Okay, let's celebrate comedian, actor, one of my favorite people. Bob Newhart is 90. That's the theme from the Bob Newhart Show. He played a psychologist, Bob Hartley, and it was funny. Remember?
I remember.
Okay, other birthdays today. Actor William Devane is 80. Actor George Lazenby is 80. He was on the screen James Bond at one point.
I mean, one of several.
Yes, but anyway. Actress Raquel Tejada is 79. Raquel Welch. She was at KFMB in San Diego. And I think she was there. She left about the time I got there.
Well, she heard you were in town.
She heard I was in town and
took care of that.
Yeah, singer Al Stewart, 74. Mel Collins of King Crimson is 72. Cartoonist Kathy Guys-White is 69. She draws the cartoon Kathy. Okay.
Okay.
And other birthdays, actor Michael Keaton. I am Batman. Yeah. Is 68 today. And actress Debbie Turner Larson, 63. And Dweezil Zappa is 50.
Yeah, poor guy.
Frank's little boy.
Yeah.
And actress Rose McGowan, 46. Actress Carice Van Houten is 43. Actor Andrew Ducote is 33. Actor Skander Keynes is 28.
Why would you stick your son with a name like Dweezil, huh?
Well,
or Sue?
Keep in mind, it was Frank Zappa's son.
Yeah, I know.
Yes, and his daughter is Moon Unit.
That's right.
Yes. Okie dokie. We've got local birthdays coming up.
Enter to win a Cold Stone Creamery ice cream birthday cake.
I love cake.
Yeah!
Oh, yes.
Every week, we'll give away a delicious Cold Stone Creamery ice cream birthday cake, and you could win.
I think it's time to celebrate.
Do you have a birthday?
Mm-hmm. Roger that.
Yeah.
Then call, email, or regular mail us the date, include your name, address, and phone number. Every Friday morning, we'll pick a winner for that week. Send us the birthdays of your family, your coworkers, and your friends. We'll put the information in our database, then send them birthday greetings on their special day. And every week, we pick a winner for the Cold Stone Creamery ice cream birthday cake.
Where no matter how you slice it, it's a piece of cake.
Let's see who will have their cake and eat it, too.
Don't wait. Enter now and get ready to win.
Oh, my God, really? That is too cool.
On AM 1230.
Let's celebrate our KXO Cold Stone Creamery birthdays. Happy birthday, Alberto Llanos, Carlos Arias, Deanne Moore, Dale Ming, Glenn Verbrew, Drew Taylor Garcia, James Anderholt, Aaron Moeller, Tony Navarrete, Nico Arambula, Ralph Vargas, Cindy Pacheco, Prudencio Gonzalez. And happy anniversary, Nico and Norma Arambula. Oh, okay. And each and every one of the birthdays eligible for our KXO Cold Stone Creamery birthday cakes, right?
That's right.
Okay.
Yes, sirree.
Let's see. Today is Cheese Pizza Day. Let's hear it for Cheese Pizza.
You think that's the most popular pizza, the one-topping pizza with cheese?
I pretty much will eat anything on top of a pizza.
Well, some people just eat cheese pizza. I'd say probably it's the most popular and I'm sure they have surveyed it.
Yeah, somebody has surveyed it. They probably got a government grant to pay for it.
To do that, yeah.
Yes. Oh, it's my day. Be late for something day.
That's the real day?
Yes.
Okay.
Be late for something day. Yeah, explain that one to the boss, okay? It's also a day of charity.
All right. It's also my dog ate my homework day.
That one, too. Yes, it could happen.
I wonder who was the first person to ever tell that story.
Who had the first dog?
Yeah.
Yes.
No, who had homework first?
Yes.
I don't know.
Yeah. Getting back to Cheese Pizza Day, There is a caprese pizza that I love. With the mozzarella and the basil and the balsamic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, very good.
It sounds a little healthier, too.
Well, if you could eliminate the crust, yes. Everything else on it is okay. I'm not a diet person, but, Pam and I have pretty much eliminated, as best we can, carbs and sugars.
No, that's pretty much everything.
Everything you like. What the idea is, if it tastes good, if you like it, you can't eat it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, well.
Everything in moderation.
That's the
what
idea.
I go for.
We haven't totally eliminated carbs, but we've really gone to, read labels. And, okay, this one has 28 carbs. Let's find one that has 12.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can make a game out of it.
Yeah.
Go to all the different stores, spend the whole day.
Yeah.
Till you find the one that has one carb or no carbs.
Yes. And no sugars. Speaking of cheese, on Interstate 39 near Peoria, Illinois, which is where Caterpillar is headquartered, a semi-trailer caught fire. 18 tons of cheese were burned.
Ooh.
Authorities declared a fondue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Queso.
Okay. Are you ready for news?
We've got a visit with the mayor of Calexico coming up.
Okay. Let's jump in with a look at World and California news headlines brought to you this morning by your year-round comfort specialist, Lock Air Conditioning, and Custom Sheet Metal.
News update. Hurricane Dorian is bashing the coast of the Carolinas this morning.
I'm Jim Crisula in North Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Tornadoes spawned by Hurricane Dorian have caused damage here in Horry County and in neighboring Brunswick County, just across the state line in North Carolina. The tornado threat will continue much of the day. Tens of thousands are without power, and the outages are expected to increase.
1 million people have been told to evacuate.
This won't be a brush by.
North Carolina Governor Roy Cooper.
Whether it comes ashore or not, the eye of the storm will be close enough to cause extensive damage in North Carolina. Conditions in eastern North Carolina are deteriorating rapidly.
Forecasters predict the hurricane will make landfall somewhere in North Carolina within the next 24 hours. Historic, life-threatening flooding is expected over the next 2 days, with storm surge up to 8 feet in Charleston. CBS News Update. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
Whatever the weather brings this summer, you can rely on a York Affinity premium comfort system to keep your home cool and comfortable. Our new Affinity systems are smarter, more connected, and more efficient than ever before, and cut your energy costs by as much as 50%. Call Lock Air Conditioning, your local York dealer, at 760-353-4501. That's 353-4501 to schedule a free evaluation of your system and learn how you can move up to a new level of comfort and efficiency this season. Call now and ask about our 10-year extended labor warranty. Contractor's license 696216.
California headline news. Investigators gathering what evidence they can of the scene of that dive boat fire off the Santa Barbara coast and left 34 people dead. NTSB's Jennifer Hamady says they're getting video and sonar images of the now sunken boat.
We want as much video and digital images as we can get before that vessel is moved.
5 crew members escaped. 33 guests and 1 crew member died after the boat caught fire off Santa Cruz Island early Monday morning. 5% containment on a wildfire burning near the towns of La Cresta and Murrieta in Southern California. About 1,000 acres burned with mandatory evacuation orders in some areas.
I mean, it's close, and I can see it continuing to burn and jump around. So I think we're going to, keep our eyes close on it.
Flames burning on hillsides behind a number of homes there. No injuries reported. A bill aiming to expand the red flag gun law approved by the state Senate. It would allow employees, co-workers, and teachers to have judges take guns away from people who pose a threat. Jeff Scott, California News.
World and California news headlines brought to you this morning by Lock Air Conditioning, your year-round comfort specialist. Lock Air Conditioning and Custom Sheet Metal.
Hi, I'm Dr. Satterfield with Plymouth County Public Health. Prescription meds such as OxyContin and Norco are great for treating short-term pain, but they are powerful drugs, and taking them can be risky. because they're habit forming. It's not a question of being weak. Anyone can become dependent. If you're taking pain meds and think you're headed down the wrong path, it's never too late to get help. Your pain is real, but so are the risks. For more information, go to therisksArereal.cdph.ca.gov.
Be a flu fighter with a free flu shot from Walgreens. It's no cost to you with most insurance. It's quick, easy, with no appointment needed. Plus, it lowers your chances of spreading the flu to the people you care about most. Get your flu shot by September 16th and get a coupon for $5 off an eligible purchase of $15 that day. This is your shot to protect you and the ones you love. Be a flu fighter. Walgreens. Trusted since 1901. Coupon offer not valid in Arizona, New Jersey, or New York. See coupon for terms and restrictions. Vaccine subject to availability and some restrictions may apply.
It's page one of the local news. Page one is a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers with 2 locations in the valley, in the Brawley Auto Center, Highway 86 and Julia Drive, and on Imperial Avenue next to Food for Less in El Centro.
Last night, the Calexico City Council met in regular session. We have a visit with the mayor, Bill Hodge.
We were dark on August, so we had 32 items. Everybody thought we were going to get out at 11, but we were lucky. It was sufficient, and we were out by 9:15. I'll only go over 2 or maybe 3 items. One item, an ordinance, a new ordinance for taxi drivers, because the one that we had was very old, since the 1970s and vague. The new ordinance has a lot more clarity and specificity, and will do us well. The bottom line is, in that ordinance, we will be moving the taxis from Rockwood now back over to First Street on the north side. In that ordinance, we had some teeth as far as addressing the problem with what they call rateros. What will be outstanding now is a fine for the rateros. If they are caught trying to do illegal services, the fine will be $1,000, and passengers that are in those illegal taxi cabs will be fined $100 first time, $200 the second, and so on. We passed, very pleased to say, our downtown action plan. It's a bold step, but it's only a first step. What's going to include that? Finally, we're focusing on downtown. We were able to get Republic Trash Services to donate gates and locks for the alleys. And I'll just say it plainly, we won't have that stench anymore, or it'll be minimized. And what will be nice is we're going to have, between First and Second on Rockwood, a promenade, a walkway with little benches and patches of green and kiosks in the middle of the street, and beautify it. Excuse me. And the aesthetics are a very important component. So we are moving forward. I think that's it. Those were the 2 major ones. One more, excuse me if I have time, and that was on the swap meets. New ordinance. Swap meet ordinance puts some more teeth into not violating, if you violate our regulations, and it makes it a lot more clear as to what has to be done among the swap meet vendors. So that's it. Those 3, I'd say, were the big ones for a very, very busy night. Thank you very much for the opportunity, and don't forget to listen to KXO.
It's Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers with 2 locations in the valley, on Imperial Avenue next to Food for Less in El Centro, and in the Brawley Auto Plaza, Highway 86 and Julia Drive. Quick Lane services all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment. They're open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. till 6 p.m., Saturdays 8 a.m. till 5 p.m. And Quick Lane has the best prices on name brand tires, guaranteed. Just ask your Quick Lane advisor for details. Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in Brawley and El Centro.
Well, a couple of haystack fires appear suspicious in Imperial Valley. George Gale has the story.
2 haystack fires that were not far apart. First was reported Saturday on Chick Road near Highway 111. Second was reported just over 2 miles from the first one on Tuesday on Dealwood Road. Fire crews knocked the haystacks down, spread out the hay as much as possible to allow the fires to burn itself out. The fires are being monitored. Officials say the fires may smolder for a couple of days. The cause of the fires is being investigated. Officials will not speculate on the official cause, but others have said that the 2 fires do seem suspicious to them. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
That will conclude this edition of Local News. Page 2 coming up.
Page 1 of the local news, a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. Quick Lane, they service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment.
You have important reasons to stay healthy. Your family, your work, your favorite hobbies. If you have prediabetes, you can make healthy changes and prevent type 2 diabetes. In El Centro Regional Medical Center's Prevent T2 Lifestyle Change program, a trained lifestyle coach will help you and a group of people like you learn how to lose weight, become more physically active, and reduce stress. It works. To find out how to enroll, call ECRMC at 760-482-5000 or visit ecrmc.org for more information.
Page 2 of the local news and the changing weather, brought to you by David H. West Insurance Services. See David or Jose for life insurance, health insurance, or retirement planning.
Continuing with more local news, a body found in rural Imperial Valley. Here's more on that story.
It was discovered over the Labor Day weekend. The discovery was made at around 6 a.m. Sunday near Gillette and Cannon Roads. Deceased has not been identified. Officials are not speculating as to what may have caused the death. Autopsy will be performed in an attempt to identify the person and determine the exact cause of death. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
Caltrans is working to build a temporary road to provide access to State Route 111 north of Nyland as a natural occurring geyser or mud pot moves towards the highway. Caltrans plans to rebuild State Route 111 as the geyser, in existence since 1954, moves towards the existing highway. Construction began last week and will continue Monday through Saturday from 6 a.m. till 6 p.m. through November. Additional closures may be necessary to accelerate the work up to 24 hours a day and 7 days a week. The Nyland Mitigation Project will be constructed in 3 phases. Phase 1 will be the construction of sheet pile walls to move the water to a gravel wash. Phase 2 consists of a subsurface drain to convey the subsurface water beneath the roadway to a gravel wash on the west side of the roadway. And Phase 3 will see the construction of a detour road west of the current alignment as a contingency to reroute traffic from State Route 111. A full closure of the highway and the extensive out-of-the-way detour for up to 2 weeks will occur late in the project. The geyser mud pot is releasing water, carbon dioxide, and hydrogen sulfide gases in low concentrations, but does not pose a health hazard. In the past 11 years, the geyser has moved slowly. However, the rate of movement has increased and has already encroached on the Union Pacific Railroad tracks. A memorandum of understanding is signed. Here's more on the story.
It will be signed this afternoon. The agreement is between the Imperial Valley College and the University of Arizona, Yuma. It is known as the Valley Cats Initiative. It's a collaborative partnership to facilitate transfers from IVC to U of A, Yuma. The original agreement was signed in 2015. Ceremony marking the renewal of the agreement will be held at 1 this afternoon at the IVC boardroom on the Imperial Valley College campus. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
We'll be back with a look at the weather.
As with most things in life, the key to achieving your long-term objectives is planning. David H. West Insurance has been helping many residents in Imperial Valley for many years with their insurance needs, from life to Medicare and financial planning too. David, Jose, and staff are ready to help you with your insurance needs. Call David H. West Insurance today for an appointment at 760-352-3411. That's 352-3411. 411 or stop by 8th and Commercial in El Centro.
Here's Carroll Buckley with the weather update.
The National Weather Service says seasonably hot weather will persist into the early part of the weekend, with a slight chance for a few storms through the Imperial and Yuma valleys. Drier conditions Friday will prohibit any more storms. A big change in the weather pattern beginning Sunday will bring a series of weather disturbances into the region through the middle of next week and much cooler temperatures. The combination of these disturbances and modest tropical moisture out of Mexico will result in good chances for showers and thunderstorms. 112 the high yesterday, 87 the low. Today mostly sunny with a high near 107. Southeast wind 5 to 10 miles an hour. A 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms. Mostly clear tonight with a low around 85. West wind about 5 miles an hour. A 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms before 11 p.m. Friday, sunny with a high near 108, light winds. Saturday, sunny with a high near 109, west wind 5 to 10 miles an hour, increasing to 10 to 15 miles an hour in the afternoon, with gusts as high as 25 miles an hour. Sunday will be sunny with a high near 104, west-southwest wind 5 to 15 miles an hour, with gusts as high as 20 miles per hour. We have 89 degrees downtown, 58% relative humidity, wind out of the east-southeast at 3 to 5 miles an hour. Some flooding last night, early this morning along Highway 78 between Ogilvie and Blythe. And for the most part, the Imperial Valley spared much of the thunderstorm and rain activity. Page 2 of the local news brought to you by David H. West Insurance Services. See David or Jose for health insurance plans and Medicare supplemental coverage. David H. West Insurance Services.
Dad, they're hungry.
Siri, restaurants nearby.
Here are some options.
I want Centro Buckley fries.
And I want an Imperial Thick Burger.
But I want a salad.
Okay, I just want a juicy burger and an ice cold beer. And I don't want to miss the game.
Everyone quiet, please. I have the place. Burgers and beer. Great food. Ice cold beer, and you can watch your favorite game.
Burgers and Beer has something delicious for everyone. Burgers and Beer. The best burgers in town.
It's sports time, brought to you by the Imperial Hardware Company, Brawley, El Centro, and Holtville. Imperial's Do-It Centers is where you'll find what you need when you need it, and you find friendly help as well. The Mets topped the Nationals 8-4. Yankees beat the Rangers 4-1. Reds over the Phillies 8-5. Pirates nipped the Marlins 6-5. Indians clubbed the White Sox 8-6. Red Sox topped the Twins 6-2. Giants edged the Cardinals 9-8. Royals, they just slipped by the Tigers 5-4. And the Athletics shut out the Angels 4-0. Dodgers dumped the Rockies 7-3. Oh, and the Diamondbacks, they beat the AAA Padres 4-1.
Valley summers are hot. But the deals are always cool at Imperial Hardware Company. Visit one of our Do-It Centers today to experience the difference superior customer service can make. You'll also find great prices and selection on all of your special seasonal needs. We stock a wide variety of fans, AC filters, pool supplies, awnings, coolers, irrigation and plumbing hardware, and so much more. You see, we know exactly what Valley residents are looking for because we're locally owned and family operated, serving this community for over a century. Our Do-It Centers provide the sweet spot between convenience and selection, combining the value and variety of a warehouse store with the ease of visiting a neighborhood market. And remember, we are open 7 days a week. Visit us in Brawley, El Centro, or Holtville to find what you need when you need it. Get it done with a little help from Imperial Hardware Company.
Well, the NFL kicks off their 100th season with the Packers and the Bears, and we've got game right here on AM 1230 KXO. Packers, Bears, 5 p.m. will be our pregame show on AM 1230 KXO. The Chargers have put Melvin Gordon on the trade block, and The Philadelphia Eagles are reportedly interested in landing the two-time Pro Bowler. We'll have to see how that one works out. And this week in high school football, first game of the week tonight, Brawley and Indio will tussle. Yeah. And then tomorrow, it'll be Calexico and Vincent Memorial to play. Calapat will play at Yuma High School. Hopeville plays in the Coachella Valley at Desert Mirage. Central on the road. They will take on the Del Valle Conquistadors in El Paso, Texas. That game starts at 5:30 p.m. our time. We will have scores and updates during the game and a report after the game. Imperial and Gila Ridge play tomorrow night in Imperial. Mickey Dale, George Grahava on the air on KXORadio.com. And John Driffel and I will be at Southwest for the Eagles game against Cibola. They're out of Yuma. The game on KXO AM1230 and on the web at KXORadio.com. There you go. That's it for Sports Time, brought to you this morning by the Imperial Hardware Company Do-It-Centers in El Centro, Holtville, and Brawley. Get it done with a little help from the Imperial Hardware Company.
KXO AM1230 can help you publicize your nonprofit group's upcoming events, and we're happy to do it at no charge. To take advantage of our offer, we ask that you let us know about the event at least 2 weeks ahead of time. Write down the important information. You know, who, what, where, when, and so on. Include a name and phone number of a contact person and mail or deliver the information to KXO, 420 Main Street, El Centro, California, 92243. Our email address is kxoamfm@kxoradio.com. The information you supply may be used as community news, public service announcements on the KXO info line, or on our website. If you're paying for promotion with another advertising medium, we do offer special nonprofit group rates to promote your event. KXO AM1230 wants to work with you and your community group to make our Imperial Valley a better place. Tell us what's going on and we'll tell everyone else. KXO AM1230, here to make a difference in the Valley.
It's financial news and a brief look at the weather, brought to you by the Imperial Valley Food Bank, fighting hunger in Imperial County since 1991. U.S. stocks are up almost 450 points on early trading today. The Dow up 446 points right now. The S&P 500 showing green, 41 points. And the NASDAQ up 139 points. Meanwhile, gold has dropped $36.20 an ounce. Oil up 91 cents a barrel. Stocks are rallying after American and Chinese officials declared a tentative resumption of tariff talks. Also helping boost sentiment were a series of bullish economic reports, including data from ADP estimating the private sector added 195,000 jobs in August, and a better-than-expected reading on activity in the U.S. services sector.
The food insecurity rate for Imperial Valley is estimated at 17% for all residents. Tragically, it soars to 33% for our children. Imagine 1 of every 3 children are challenged by hunger. The Imperial Valley Food Bank is striving to end hunger in the valley. When kids have nutritious food to eat, they learn more in school, are sick less often, crime declines, and the cycle of poverty can end. This is Jean Oswald asking you to support the Imperial Valley Food Bank.
It will be mostly sunny today with a high near 107, southeast wind 5 to 10 miles an hour. There is a 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms. Tonight, mostly clear with a low around 85, west wind 5 miles an hour, a 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms before 11 p.m. Friday, sunny with a high near 108, light wind. 90 degrees downtown, 56% relative humidity. Financial news and the weather brought to you by the Imperial Valley Food Bank, fighting hunger in Imperial County since 1991. Become a hunger warrior. Contact the Imperial Valley Food Bank. It's high school football on AM 1230 KXO. Every Friday night, we've got exciting Imperial Valley High School football. Our pregame show starts at 6:45. Kickoff at 7. High school football live on AM 1230 and on the World Wide Web at KXORadio.com.
High school football brought to you by the original Town Pup in Westmoreland and Brownie's Diner in Brawley. Odds and End in Imperial. There's a bit of this and some of that at Odds and Ends.
KXO, El Centro, California.
This is CBS News on the Hour, presented by Capital One Bank.
I'm Steve Kathan. Hurricane Dorian is lashing the Carolinas with heavy rain, and the storm is now a Category 2. Its top sustained winds are 110 miles an hour. North Carolina's Governor Roy Cooper is expecting some trouble.
Winds will topple trees and power lines, and roads and buildings will be flooded.
Well, CBS's Jamie Yucca says there's already been coastal flooding in Charleston.
Conditions have continued to worsen throughout the morning. We've seen 3 to 5 inches of rain, but could get a foot or more here in Charleston. The water just keeps splashing up. The water just so high, and the winds being so violent right now. Gusts of up to 75 miles per hour.
I'm Jim Crisul in North Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Rain from Hurricane Dorian continues to fall heavily at times. Winds have been gusting above 50 miles per hour, and the number of power outages is increasing. There's a big tornado threat from Dorian, and 2 suspected twisters have caused damage here in Horry County and just across the North Carolina state line in Brunswick County.
In the Bahamas, the Coast Guard has rescued more than 100 people amid the destruction caused by Dorian. CBS's David Begnaud.
Nancy Albury was one of the dozens of people who showed up at the airport asking the various pilots who kept landing here if she could get a seat off the island. Her home was in a nearby community called Man-O-War. She rode out the storm in her home.
The house had broken up around us. When we cracked the door open, and there was nothing left.
We found Cynthia Gideon sitting with her 3 children on the roof of a building that had blown off during the storm.
Officials say the death toll is 20 in the Bahamas and will likely rise. 11 more women have come forward with sexual misconduct allegations against opera great Placido Domingo. Melinda McClain worked backstage in L.A. and Houston.
The most important thing was simply to not have Mr. Domingo alone in a small room like a practice room or even a dressing room with young women.
Initial allegations surfaced against Domingo last month. His spokeswoman says the accounts are inaccurate. China says it will talk trade with the U.S., but the time frame has changed, as we hear from CBS's Bill Rakoff.
China's Commerce Ministry says talks with the United States on ending the tariff war will take place in early October in Washington, but that's later than previously planned. This morning's announcement followed new tariff hikes last weekend by both governments and a report that envoys have been struggling to agree on a schedule for the talks, which were to have taken place this month.
Wall Street right now, the Dow is up 440 points. This is CBS News.
Capital One is reimagining banking, offering accounts with no fees or minimums that can be opened in 5 minutes. Capital One. What's in your wallet? Capital One N.A. Member FDIC.
School's almost in. Shop smart when you make Burlington stores your back-to-school headquarters. From shoes to backpacks to lunch bags, Burlington is packed with the very best to send them back to class in style. Score the latest tees, jeans, and activewear. Plus all the basics, like socks and underwear, too. The brand names you love at up to 60% off other retailers' prices every day. Breathe easy. You're ready for the school year. Burlington. Style for everyone.
If you like pina coladas, get
Spilled your pina colada? Quick, the quicker picker-upper. Bounty picks up spills and messes quicker. And is 2 times more absorbent than the leading ordinary brand. So you can get back to getting caught in the rain. Bounty, the quicker picker-upper.
Well, some of the fizz may be gone from soda after people digest the latest research.
The 10-nation 8-year European study tracked more than 450,000 people. It found drinking any kind of soda was associated with a greater risk of death. Drinking 1 or more glasses of sugar-sweetened soft drinks a day was associated with death from diseases of the liver, appendix, pancreas, and intestines, among others. Drinking 2 or more glasses of artificially sweetened soft drinks each day seemed to carry a higher risk of death by circulatory disease. Vicki Barker, CBS News.
In 1998, 4 students and a teacher were killed in a shooting at a middle school outside Jonesboro, Arkansas. Now, a parent-led booster group that supports that school district is auctioning off an AR-15 rifle. Backers say they understand there are critics, but they insist there are plenty of interested gun buyers, and the effort will successfully raise money. Steve Kafin, CBS News.
Are you more than $10,000 in debt? Feel like you're on a never-ending treadmill, staying in one place and never getting ahead with those minimum payments? You feel like there's no way out? Don't let the credit card companies bully you anymore. There are programs in place to help you get free of your debt, and you don't have to pay the entire amount you owe. The program at Total Financial Freedom can help you get debt-free in months instead of decades. Get off the debt treadmill and stop the harassment. Get free of credit card debt, signature loans, department store cards, internet loans, and medical bills. Call now at 800-899-8922 for free information. For about 10 years, Total Financial Freedom has helped thousands. They're A+ rated by the Better Business Bureau, too. Get off the endless cycle without having to declare bankruptcy. You'll have the right to settle your debt for a mere fraction of what you owe. Call Total Financial now at 800-899-8922. That's 800-899-8922.
And now, more of the best oldies on the radio with Carroll Buckley.
Classic case of neurotic narcissism and a first-class smarty pants.
AM 1230 KXO.